Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation with a group 4. During the 3 projects, the main object of our group's research is the video games market in North America. And the solution we offer here is a commercial sales idea or model called Game Plus. About this talk, I'm going to go through from problem to solution, business model, and at the very last, assumption. Nowadays, a million types of video games as a whole industry affect the player as an individual and a particular game corporation at all times. The mobile gaming industry especially occupied the largest market of the various platforms. However, it also brought many problems.
This part is the problems of our product. During the 2-month games market research, we found that since 2022, the mobile phone games will grow faster than the console game markets, already accounting for 61% of the game market. The reason why have this situation because of there are a lot of people because of the COVID-19 stay at home, and people sometimes they cannot relax themselves, so they try the mobile phone as the best way to relax. On the contrary, there are difficulties in the development of the console games. The short game cycle, such as a single user group, make it impossible to attract more players group. For the second part is the research. On the first stage of our research, we found many informations and data and graphs in the online, and that way we can get some the solutions and some assumptions at the beginning. And on the second stage of the customer insights, we use the different kinds of way to do the reference, which is the customer interview and expert interviewees and direct observation, card sorting, and so on. And based on this, we found most players are not satisfied with the current quality of mobile games, and mobile games often give users a poor game experiences. And the current size of the mobile phone itself has expanded the user base. On the contrary, the player base of the console game is relatively single. It is difficult to attract other players to play. The console game itself also have a certain timelines, and they are a very short cycle. Users also need to spend a lot of money to play. Mobile games are easy to develop, and the cost is relatively low. Compared with the console games, a lot of human resource and the costs are required. For the final part was the analyze, and we found the console games like more user group. The purchase methods of the console game have led many people to try to download the free games on mobile phones, and makes the reviews in current mobile phone game markets. The quality of a mobile game is not consistent. So based on this, we found our opportunities and challenges. In this case, it could be a good design directions to allow more users to experience high-quality console games, because the unstable quality of a mobile game will lead to unsatisfied players' needs. But console games cost money to buy. Therefore, our challenge is how to allow more users to experience high-quality game content without spending a lot of money.
This is my solution part. So regarding the question of how to reduce the cost of console and PC games, the idea of our group is to set a monthly fee. Our reference design ideas is from the Spotify and Netflix. Like in that two apps, users don't need to buy products one by one. They just need to pay a monthly fee, and they can watch hundreds of movies and hundreds of songs. So our group has come from that, and you can see now the market price of video games is basically like $16 to $70, and the game has a life. If it's have a sport like game player finish it, it will maybe cost 25 to 15 hours. And that means like after finish that, players need to buy a new game, right? So according to that, console and PC players generally spend more than 300 a year on video games. We should find a way to reduce that cost and balance part of that. So here's our ideas. Like we made a different plan from players per year cost. Like our products is called Game Plus, and Game Plus players just need to pay 11 point almost $12 a month, and totally it will cost like $143. And the other two players cost very much, spend a lot. And you can see these pictures. It shows like players cost like almost more than 500 a year. So here's our products. I think like this is the website. You can become our customers and you can spend a monthly fee and play hundreds of games. And here's our pay fees methods, like individual, DAO, family, and you can choose whatever you want to pay. And actually, it will save you a lot of money.
All right, now let's move on to the business model. Our business is about providing a platform for Gen Z and millennials to enjoy high-quality PC and console games through different payment models. So what we're offering is a segmented option for users to choose between individual player services, sharing accounts with friends, and student-only discounts. Our goal is to help console and PC games retain and grow young players. As you can see, we manually serve user segments in the business model canvas. Our target demographics, such as young gamers between the age of 15 and 35, that our primary demographic is Gen Z and millennials. For our value propositions, we focus on how to give users the best experience to give them a reasonable and accessible price range that they can have fun and to use and interact with friends. In order to achieve greater impact and attract more game partners, we actively introduce non-localized games to fill the entire game inventory of the platform. We want to include all local PC and console games on our platforms, giving users as much choice as possible. We are totally different from Steam's in terms of our business model. Also, we're both game platforms. We're focused on how to attract consumers and how to make them have a better game experiences. Gamers can play more games with us at much lower price. We can lower the price to attract the majority of players and let the company enter the market successfully. Assumption, risk, and challenges. We can confirm that the business model we have introduced, especially the sharing of the accounts between families or friends, is not introduced by other game companies yet. Currently, because we have not actually put it on sales yet, we do not know if we need to lower the pricing of the monthly card to increase sales. In addition to that, we need to actual testing to understand user satisfaction. In the future, we have no way of knowing how long the profitability of our existing games will last. And then the risk. The video game market needs to consider internet security issues and the risks of the user privacy leakage. As a fast emerging industrial, the game market pie will be competed for by many same industry. Therefore, it is necessary to consider the issue of the intellectual property rights. We do not only need to prevent staff turnover within the company, but also need to consider the risks of the rising operation costs brought by salary increase. Then the challenges. The first challenge we're facing is increase the profitability of the game. The game itself has a life cycle. At the same time, the company needs to keep updating existing games, consumer maintenance, version upgrades of the games, and continuous marketing, and track players' preference in real time. If the preference change, the company needs to make timely adjustment to meet players' needs. And then the second challenge we are having right here is continuous development of new technologies. With the rapid development of the video game market, the industry is becoming more competitive. If the company fails to respond to market changes in a timely manner, or if the company's understanding of the market demands is off and new games and technologies do not match market demand, the company will lose its competitiveness. And this is our presentation. Thank you so much.